got into this lobby when I saw this guy farming people on his oppressor. It didn't take too long and saw that he was already heading in my direction. So I decided to take him out and see if he would try and fight back. And he did. Bro started to run away. So I decided to let him run to see what he would do. He spawned an insurgent. After I had taken him down in his insurgent, I noticed that he disappeared from the map. I was pretty sure that he entered an RC car. So I decided to drive in a random car. If he really is inside an RC, he has to hop out of it since an RC can't keep up with a normal car's speed. I purposely drove away from him and it seemed to work. Look at the map. Bro's back. He hopped out of his RC. Playing mind games is so much fun in this game. I started to drive towards him once I saw him pop on the map. Bro got up on his oppressor again. He also went off radar. We managed to get each other. After we respawned, I saw that he disappeared from the map again. It was pretty clear that he went into another RC car, so I hopped back into a random car to try and get him out of his RC. I think he caught on to my plan since he didn't hop out the RC, so I decided to look for him. I still had a plan B stuck onto my car in case he would come close to me. He exploded his RC but didn't get the kill since I detonated myself first. He got into his terabyte, so I decided to drive to the airport. I knew he would get another oppressor. It would be much easier to snipe him out from an open area like the airport. He enabled Ghost Org. I didn't see it, but I was 100% sure that he would come to me with an oppressor. So I got out of my car, enabled thermal, and waited for him to show up. He vanished from the map again, going into his RC car. You could see this entire process with thermal vision. He was standing here and got into his RC there. You can even see him driving it. I somehow don't have the full clip, but I managed to destroy it. Bro got into his terabyte. The way he parked his terabyte inside the hangar told me he was planning to use his drone to try and get me. Let me lower the music volume so you can hear the humming from his drone. The predictions were on point. I can't even imagine what it feels like to get your drone sniped before you could even use it. So after I sniped it, he decided to move his terabyte a little. He then vanished from the map again. This means that he will most likely spawn outside of his terabyte. So I started to pre-fire rockets. The pre-fire was on point. He spawned yet another oppressor and flew towards me. So I started to circle around this building to mess with him. It was fun, but it had to come to an end. After this snipe, he got another oppressor and started to farm other players. I got into a passenger plane to make myself look vulnerable and flew to the city to try and bait him towards me. Bro enabled off radar because he thought he had a chance to get me. So I started to land my plane, got out of it, and waited for him to pull up. I was laughing so bad, I've never met anyone who was this predictable in the game. I noticed that he spawned an RC again, so I got into a car. I got into this tunnel and waited for him. I started to walk towards his next spawn point. Sadly, after all that predicting, he decided to go to the pause menu and leave the game. So it was time to join a new lobby. I noticed this barcode. I remember this exact code from a couple days ago. He was fighting people, so I decided to kill him to see what he would do. He was standing AFK. That one kill made him come back. I don't know how, but my game somehow froze here. I just knew that he would spawn there. My pre-fire predictions are on point. If it's not a Keck, it will shake his screen. I'm pretty sure that he's smashing his keyboard every time he's standing AFK. The amount of hit markers I get isn't even funny. Bro's typing in the chat. I could finally see the score. This is when Bro started to use his mod menu and enable God mode. I knew he would teleport onto me, so I was prepared to check the map to see how he mod teleports onto me. After all this mess, I started to trash talk him in chat. So I asked him this since he said I was mad. He really thought the 4 or 5 AFK kills I got on him are making a difference. I reminded him the score because what he said didn't make any sense. It's really insane how much brain damage this kid has. He was getting pretty upset and kept trying to mod kill me. He was 100% crying. He was clearly watching his screen and seeing how I was running him over. He didn't want to see it, so he mod teleported away. He wasn't responding to my trash talking for the longest time and ended up leaving my lobby.